MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Milwaukee Brewers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Brewers. And I'm looking at Lorenzo Cain. Talk about go and get a baseball. Man, he's fun to watch, especially when he's playing in a spacious ballpark like Kansas City. Goes and gets everything. Again, another guy who got cut his sophomore year in high school from his baseball team. Come on, coach, put him in the game.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Here tonight, center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch and try to get that strike.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base. Send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often. Well, let's take a look at the Buccos defense brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Corey Dickerson. He can hold his own defensively, not going to make a lot of mistakes. But clearly, his bat is what everybody's talking about.
Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Polanco has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, right fielder.
In is Christian Yelich. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging bunt to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you can see there, the Braves have already punched their ticket to the NLCS, so they'll sit back and wait for this series to play itself out. Stepping up to the plate, Travis Shaw. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch. I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready now, Josh Bell. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
First baseman, number 55, Josh.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again. Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, a leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Liner toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Bell rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Gregory Polanco swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Gregory Polanco goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. On the ground to the left side. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Shaw has got it, and the side is retired. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Braun. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Fastball's too high here, 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is under it, 1 away.
Batting fifth, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch of the at-bat. Smoke toward third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Jesus Aguilar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Trevor Williams. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On a good curveball gets him swinging for wrap number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Frazier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Tapper up the line. Moustakis gonna have to hurry. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, that's a nice little swinging bunt. He just swung over the top of it, got enough of the baseball to dribble it down third base. Third baseman did everything he could to try to make a play on it. just didn't have enough.
Oh, wow, what a stop. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Up next for the Pirates, left fielder Corey Dickerson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
A little roller toward the hole. The underhanded flip. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. First offering on its way. Orlando Arcia comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
Catcher, Zach Davies.
Standing in now, Zach Davies. He grounds it sharply to third. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Yelich has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Third baseman number 16.
Striding in once again, Jumbo Kong. In there, strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he misses with it, 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
The 1-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Polanco.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Check swing grounder to the right side. Shaw has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Digging in now, Lorenzo Cain comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lorenzo Cain.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Marte. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Travis Shaw. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Francisco
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Pitch on the way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next for the Pirates, shortstop.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting,
at the plate, Trevor Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll get in there safely.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Adam Frazier is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Williams rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. Pirates leave 1, but they're up 1-0.
leading off for the Brewers, left fielder Ryan Braun.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-1. Here it comes. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Polanco has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And that's in there, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Kong ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman.
Striding into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0. Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know, the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going. 2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will digging in to try it again. Starling Marte. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Marte.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's in there for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Set to deal on 2-2. This is line to left. Braun is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Josh Bell the next to hit. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Hard on the ground toward short. Garcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Frazier backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter number 3.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Pitcher, Zach.
Striding in once again, Zach Davies. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Your
Ben
attention,
Gamble
please.
will get the call to
Pinch
pinch
hitting
hit
for the
here
Brewers.
as we'll see what he can do
Number
with 2 out
16,
and the base is empty.
Ben Gamble.
Hit hard to third. Kong is right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 1-0. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Alex
attention,
Wilson
please.
is on to pitch
Now
from the
pitching for the
bullpen now to
Brewers.
start inning number 7.
Number 37.
Digging in once again,
Wilson.
Jumbo Kong. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Right fielder.
Ready now, Gregory Polanco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting. Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Yelich is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it 1-0. In now is Lorenzo Cain. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting.
In is Christian
Right
Yelich.
fielder.
Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Grounded to the right. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 1-1, here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of this series. And the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that'll be a base hit for Braun.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling, even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
In now, Yasmani Grandal, as this is grounded foul off to the left. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And that's the 3rd out. But the Brewers tie things up thanks to this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight, all even at 1 apiece.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Gonzalez.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. After it is Yelich. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ballgame. Things have been tight throughout. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
Now batting. Second baseman.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Josh Hager will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Manny Pena will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot. Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right now.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Score remains tied 1-1. Brandon Maurer comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
The 0-1 chopped weakly to the left. Kong has it, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Orlando Arcia.
Into the windup and the pitch. skied into very shallow right. Polanco has a read on it, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready for another chance? Starling Marte. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson, and he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the pitch, and here's a ball hit in the air, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Josh Bell the next to hit, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Aguilar is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Still tied 1 apiece. Felipe Rivero enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Digging in, Manny Pena. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And this will get to the wall now out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away. In is Christian Yelich. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. A 2-out hit would win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So Jacob Barnes takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Jacob Barnes.
Jumbo Hong is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here's Gregory Polanco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Gregory Polanco.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli stands in as he looks at a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Well, had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that gets him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
The pitcher, number 50, Jacob Barnes.
Hernan Perez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Milwaukee, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Ready once again, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Brandon Woodruff takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 53.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. This ball's in the air now out to right field. Yelich over to his left, 1 down. Lonnie Chisenhall will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Braun has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. This is line to left. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. One more time. Full extension in left field as he hauls this one in. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Tyler Lyons takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 3.
Ready for another shot now. Orlando Arcia. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 9.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Pena comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain. Softly hit out to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready once again, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Alex Claudio, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Josh Bell. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And they have taken the lead. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd home run of the series, and it gives the Pirates a 2-1 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting
into the box, Jumbo Kong. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Yelich is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Softly hit to the left side. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, second baseman.
Stepping in, Travis Shaw. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. There's a drive out to left center field. And this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of role they can get.
And the Pirates are for real. They've advanced to the NL Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Division Series.